Hey, what is going on, everybody? This is your boy, the E-bike guy, back with another video on this here ONEBOT S2. This little e-bike right here, when it's been through the test of time, and I've been riding this thing for a good minute. My wife been riding it, my son's mom been riding it. You know, even my son got on it, and it's just been one heck of an e-bike, you know, and for its small size and in this class right here. But I just want to get a little bit of a long-term view on this e-bike here, and and this is going to be in my opinion and everything. So, you know, just take it however it is and everything. But I was going to give you my thoughts on this e-bike, as I have been riding this thing every day, as it was my own bike, as it was my 8,000 watt e-bike. And I'm gonna tell you off rip, the design is awesome. Love the design of it. I seen e-bikes looks way worse than this. I would even, you know, sometimes the look will catch a buyer's attention, whether they want to buy an e-bike and everything. So I'll let y'all decide that topic right there. But anyways, well, like I say, this thing came with a 250 watt hub motor. Is geared, and that is good for the torque for the small size and everything. It also has a 36 volt 10 amp hour battery, and it just, like I say, and for what it is, it has a good range on it. Now, as you can see, I did some changes on this bike. As you can come over here, I have actually had this in my stash. This is a Zoom. It is a suspension seat post. It is a 30.6 millimeters. So let me take it off just to make sure. As you can see right here, it is a 31.6 millimeter seat post. If you want to grab you one of these seat posts, they're 28 bucks on Amazon. I will put the link in the description if y'all want one of those. I also had this seat laying around. Now, don't get me wrong, the stock one that comes on this e-bike is comfortable and everything. It's just not wide enough for some people that have tender butts. So we went ahead and had this swing seat laying around off of my oldest son's e-bike, and we just got it on. And that right there is going to give us a little bit more comfort when we're going on long rides and everything. All in all, the tires are holding up real good. There's a rock right there. A rock. So tires are holding up real good. The brakes, they're 160 millimeter rotors, front and rear. Cable actuated calipers. They're more than adequate. They will stop this bike on a dime, and if you press hard enough, you will do an endo. So don't worry about the brakes. They're good. The headlight on this thing, very bright. I took it for a night ride on my test ride and everything. The light is really bright, so you don't have to worry about exchanging that. So we didn't bother doing that. The horn on this thing is pretty loud. People will hear you, especially pedestrians that's walking down the sidewalk and everywhere. They will hear you. Now, I don't know about, you know, cars and everything, but just people walking or anybody that's riding a bike, and you're behind them, you're creeping up on them, you can press that horn and it gets out of the way. Charger, this bike did come with a 2 amp charger, but we did happen to upgrade it to a 3 amp charger, and what makes the charging time a little bit faster. Actually, this bike has gone a little faster as well. During the initial test I was doing it, it was going around about 14 miles an hour. But as I went through the cycles of the battery, it had went up to almost 16 miles an hour. So it got a little faster on the way. Now, I love the way the steering tube folds down and everything, makes it real thin. Also, I like the way the pedals folds up. Had no problems with the pedals; they still work good. And I think that's about it as far as this e-bike goes. As far as the pros are, Now the only cons this bike really has is as you riding this e-bike and you actually start to pedal. Now don't get me wrong, the power do come on decent. It's not enough where it's gonna catch you off guard and everything. But once you pedal this thing on pedal assist 3, you're gonna turn on the display. Now once you turn this on the pedal assist 3 and you actually pedal this thing to about 15 miles an hour, once you reach that, the controller will cut off on you if you're not using the throttle. So yeah, so when you actually pedal and you go past the 15.5 miles an hour, that the controller will start to cut off on you, and then it'll come back on eventually once you get below that 15 miles an hour. And it just feels a little awkward for me, you know. I mean, I'm not used to really pedal assist and everything, but you can also override that if you actually twist the throttle. You can go beyond 15 miles an hour, but you're gonna start running out of pedal. And so the gearing on this thing is pretty good. If you had like 2, pedal assist number 2, this gearing is perfect. But once you go pedal assist number 3, you're gonna be pedaling faster than, you know, you're gonna be running a marathon because of the lower end side of the gearing that this bike provide. Now you can have a bigger freewheel or a bigger well, smaller freewheel but a bigger chain ring right here might help with the you know, the pedal during high speeds and everything. So that's the only really gripe about, you know, the e-bike, is that you're going to be running out of pedal, you know, at those high speeds, you know, because this bike can go you can pedal this thing way over 15 miles an hour. I guess I got it around about 17 on flat, with just me holding the throttle wide open and me pedaling like I'm running a marathon and everything. But that's about it. Other than that, it is a solid bike for its class, and I think it looks better in this class. Like I say, I've seen e-bikes with bigger motors but has an ugly frame, and that's in my opinion. Love the color of this bike right here. I love the design and everything. ONEBOT nailed it with this design and everything, and it is awesome. It's an awesome little e-bike. So if you're interested in this ONEBOT S2 right here, you can click on the link below, and you can save a couple of dollars when purchasing this e-bike and everything. But like I say, the only thing I actually did was I just put a suspension seat post on this, and I put a fatter seat on here. Other than that, everything is stock. Everything still works good. The horn still works. The brake still works. Haven't adjusted them yet at all. I thought I did, but I didn't. And it's just been an all-around good e-bike in this class and everything. So I'm going to end this right now. This is just my thoughts on this e-bike and me riding this thing. I actually put a lot of miles on it since I got it. Let's see how many miles. Let's see. So it only has 49 miles that we put on this thing, and those 49 miles has been ridden good, ridden hard. We didn't bash nothing like that, but we just been riding just like it's our own e-bike and everything. So like I say, thank you ONEBOT for just sending this bike out for me to do a extensive review on it, man. This has been awesome. So shout out to them for giving me the opportunity to review this e-bike. And that's about it right now. This is the ONEBOT S2. They do also have another color, and it's in a gray and orange, but we just picked this color right here. And as you can see, I got the stickers and everything that my son put on there. But yeah, but that is my thoughts and my opinion on the ONEBOT S2. And this is the e-bike guy, and I will be seeing y'all in the next one. Peace.